Forest Hills, New York. We're in front of the Parkside Players where we're going to talk to the board about 30 years of church basement theater here at Grace Lutheran.
I remember coming to rehearsals with my Uncle Kieran, who started the group back in 1981, and I used to just be pawned off on him kind of as a babysitting gig, which kind of got me started in theater. And I was put in one of the shows, Camelot, that needed a young boy, and I got on stage and then I never got off the stage. So I've been here since around the age of 9. And a lot of the challenges have happened over the years have been keeping the shows that we can do on this stage under the budget that we are restricted to use, and also with the requirements and limitations we have in terms of the sets that we're able to put up on this stage. So a lot of it requires to be a smaller sized cast, usually of around 15 and under, and not too many high shows because we have a low ceiling down in this church basement. So a lot of the restrictions that we've had and limitations that we've had are pretty much what we are stuck with in terms of finding good plays. And one of the best things about that are a lot of modern plays now have kind of gone in the vein of what we're able to do here. Some plays such as Proof, or more modern plays, even looking back to the 70s. Lion and Winter, plays like that are able to be done in this venue because of our size.
For me, the biggest differences that I'm experiencing more so now is that when I was 11 and he was 9, we were probably, I think, the first young children to ever be cast in a show here, ever. Since then, there have been a play here or there where there's been maybe one child character. Now, it's not so much children, but we do have, I would say, an equally balanced number of young people as we do with more seasoned veterans on the stage. So we're able to broaden the kinds of plays that we can do based on character age range. But that's also a challenge sometimes with being younger in the theater, is that sometimes we have to go the extra mile to prove ourselves that we, can handle directing and set design, stage managing, etc. So it's fun sometimes to be able to challenge ourselves that way and to be able to take on more roles than just being on stage, but off stage as well.
I mean, one of the positives about the church is that it's a good chance the church will always be here. So it's when you have a space like this where we've been here for 30 years, you know that as long as you can continue to afford to do the shows, that the church will be here supporting you. One of the challenges we do face, though, is definitely language. There's a lot of editing. There's not going to be any type of show with nudity. There's not going to be any type of show with strong language. And what that does is starts to limit you, because a lot of the new contemporary stuff is really starting to use the, for lack of a better word, modern language, where the F word is no longer a shock value.
There was a period of time where there was a lot of thinning out of our audiences. We had a couple of years where, I don't want to say that they were dying out, but there was a kind of a lessening of the crowds that came. And I think that the way we handled it was making sure that we always cast new people with fresh faces that kind of brought in their friends and family. And then by doing that, and also by being able to promote our shows in different schools and different venues outside of this Forest Hills community, we've been able to kind of beef our audience back up again. And I think it's a matter of different exposures and different cast members up on stage that have been able to recruit more people to come down and see the shows.